to the room. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate the support. We are going to talk all things going live as we go live with confidence and ease. Feel free to come in and ask questions. my, my the phone was loud. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started and feel free to ask questions if you have questions about how to go live. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate everybody coming through. And if you are new to my live, come on in. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I appreciate everybody coming through. Um, Thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is my 10 o'clock live. And so I've been getting stuff started this morning. So we'll see how things go. I think I'm still recovering from my trip. I'm a little jet lagged. So every time my energy level seems a little low. But we're gonna keep going. That's the consistency piece. Keep showing up even when, your mind tells you maybe I shouldn't do it. And so you just come in, and when I come in, I always feel great about it. So I have to admit that it has always been a positive experience because I love coming in and learning and growing from you all and having a good experience chatting with you all. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody coming through. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to get started in just a few minutes um, as we prepare to go live. All right, so let me do this. Let me turn on my do not disturb. Get notifications. Thank you all for coming through. Appreciate you all being here. So appreciate you all coming in and joining. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have questions about the Go Live experience, okay? So we're going to get started. I'm going to go over into the TikTok streets in a second as I prepare to go live on there. If you are coming in, make sure you give me a thumbs up to like the live, and then also click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. And then if you have questions about the shopping items I have here, so I do have the shop affiliate program here on YouTube. It's part of the YouTube Partners program, and so I can talk about that more as well. I think I'm gonna come over here on YouTube and just do YouTube lives, and so you guys can kind of hear a little bit more about my journey, my experience. I'm gonna try my best to do one in the upcoming week, so first week of April. And so with that, just know that does take a little bit more time and effort to get all those features from YouTube under the YouTube Partners Program. You have to have at least 500 subscribers as well as 3,000 watch hours. And that way you'll get the first level where you can have memberships, you can have the gifting options, as well as the shop affiliate. That doesn't happen instantly, so you just got to keep that in mind. You're earning that. And then when you are at 1,000 subscribers to 4,000 watch hours, you can have ads added to your content as well. So that's another tier of monetization. TikTok is different. You guys know I talk about TikTok and the experience over there in terms of how do you monetize. You monetize through the Scale Live rewards. You also have to earn and get invited into the affiliate program. So I talk about that if you guys are interested in how to monetize on both these platforms. I can share some insights to how to do it specifically from a TikTok perspective. I am a creative network agency, so I talk about how to go live and talk about different ways you can monetize throughout your live stream. Let me know if you guys have questions. Give me a like if you are in the room. Feel free to like the live. Hey, how you doing, Idea Barista? I see your friend. Welcome to the live. I missed coming to your live. I had stopped by Coach Jessie for a second. I hadn't stopped by hers recently. And then I was going to come to yours real quick and you were already off. So appreciate your friend. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here. My moderator is the Idea Barista. Definitely connect with her. She is phenomenal when it comes to setting up multiple YouTube channels and understanding how to optimize your profile. So definitely send her a message. You said you sent me a message on TikTok. Did you? What I do? Because I was late. You're like, where you at? Where you at? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I realize that you like us for your thumbnails. This image doesn't even really capture what I'm seeing. Oh, Look at you, friend. Thank you so much. I added, do you see? Okay, look at that. I like that. That is cute. I like what it's doing to my thumbnails too. So you see, yesterday night, I was up late. I was playing around, and I'm probably going to change the one that has the words on it, but I'm playing around with having thumbnails with words on it. So that one was okay. I think it was basic, but I think I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. But thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate that. I was looking, I was like, I think it does. The colors do well. It offers a little variety. It even offers, you saw that. What do you think? No? Meh? Is that your word? Meh? I need to change it. I think it is a meh. But so I was trying to complement the color tone, but um, I think I think the white background I need to take off and just do a white color block letters, words rather. And so that way it's just on the screen and it's just kind of like traditional thumbnail looking. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So I got to play around with that. It might be simpler anyway as I add different words on the different color schemes. Um, but yeah, so that's something I'm going to do more of. But thank you for that. So I think it is like a nice little pop of color to my thumbnails, and then ideally, if I had some words on it to make it true thumbnails, you know how people have that thing that captures people's eyes, and what are the words on the thumbnail. So I'm gonna play around with that. Actually, the words there in the description, I need to play around with a little bit more too, came from YouTube. So let me say this, you all. So here's a little tea for you all when it comes to YouTube. YouTube Studio has what's called the YouTube. Um, what is it called? Let me see the right word. I'll tell you exactly what it's called. It is called Ask Studio. Okay, so Ask Studio is their AI generated way of looking at your content. So you can actually attach your video, this live stream. I can attach it to um, Ask Studio, and it'll do an analysis about what I talked about, and I can ask it for a title, thumbnail caption, as well as a description. Okay? So I wanted to go back to something you said, and then remember what color the thumbnail was. They can narrow it down. That's true. Oh, I like that. That's true. He's like, yeah, she did the blue one. It was one of the blue ones. I agree with that. That's cute. That is cute. Yeah, they could do that. And then obviously if I had words on it, that would be better. And if I had a better title and optimized the page itself, that would even be better. So, as opposed to them all saying the same thing as, what is it, Dr. Lisa Live is live. Launch your income is live. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm going, and so that was my way of looking at how to fix it and optimize it in a way that would still kind of honor the fact that I'm saying multiple things in my life. So I really did like that feature. So I added the video to this Ask Studio and asked it for a thumbnail and title and stuff. And what it picked up was that particular video, and I didn't even listen to it, but that particular video, I must have talked about the Scale Live Rewards program on TikTok. That was a recent one because I think I just did that one the other day. And because I talked about the Scale Live Rewards and I broke it down, all the things, it used that as one of the examples. It had other examples too, but that was one of the examples for that video to kind of highlight what that video was about. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'll do that so it can have a lot of direct information, and then obviously add a caption or a thumbnail title, so that I can use, kind of distinguish each one. So that's the next phase. I got to go through maybe some of the older ones. I'm not going to do all of them. I won't be able to get to all of them. There's almost over 600 now. So I won't be able to do all of them. But my thinking is that I could do maybe the last, couple weeks, because I took a break in March. I didn't post. So I probably could do much of March, because March is only like 2 weeks of real content, maybe at most 3 weeks of real content. And then moving forward in April on, I can try to sit down and do some of this so I can have it set up. If I can do it a little bit more efficiently, that's better. That's the whole thing about it, because I'm working off my phone. Maybe I can do it from my tablet. That's probably the way I should operate. My phone was a little wonky trying to do it from the picture and then get it done. The laptop live studio on the computer is much better. It has all the features. It's a little bit more in depth. And even with the Ask Studio feature, it felt like it was there. So I need to see if it's on my laptop. I mean, my tablet that way. My phone, it was not. So anyway, long story short, let me know. I think I'm going to do a live soon that is 100% YouTube since I've been away, and then maybe I'll talk about some of these features so people can at least have that information as well, and you guys can make sense of it, because YouTube is really trying to make the video creation process a little bit more efficient for you, and they're using AI to do it. So I like what I'm seeing. I just got to figure out how to make it work efficiently for me. Okay, so it is definitely some good features out there. All right, my friends, I'm going to get ready to go over onto the TikTok streets. We're going to talk over there. You guys are going to see me start my live stream over there. We're going to get to talking and chatting. You said that before, laugh out loud. Let me know when you want to do it. I know, I keep saying it, and then time gets away from me. And this felt like a better time to do it. I don't know. What are you doing today? Maybe I just go. Well, I want to check something for YouTube. I want to be able to talk a little bit more intentionally. I could say tomorrow I have a meeting. Tomorrow's not going to work. Today's Friday. Maybe like Monday. If I don't have anything going on Monday, maybe Monday we'll do it before the end of the month. I was thinking about like April 1st. And so that way I can have some updates on my content. So let's plan for April 1st. If I was to give a date, April 1st is Wednesday. So let me know if Wednesday works for you. And then I don't know what time yet. Maybe Wednesday after my other live, I do a encore on YouTube for like 30 minutes. So something like that. Let me check. You said, okay, I'll be off Monday. So that works. Oh, Monday works? Okay. Well, let me know. If Monday's better for you, I'm open to it. Other friends coming into the room, make sure you like the live. You guys are listening. Feel free to chime in. I say that. You guys are going to hear me say that quite a bit on TikTok because I'm trying to get people to communicate. I don't know if you noticed, I've been doing that a lot. Idea Barista. If you notice in my live, I'm kind of calling people out on saying hello and speaking. I'm calling them out on that, and I'm calling them out also on engagement when it comes to the blue box, because that's the one thing. So here's what I've noticed. I have about 2 or 3 newbies that don't have blue boxes. There's a few already that's in the agency. Yes, I have. It makes me giggle. Yeah. There's 1 or 2 in the agency, and she gets no engagement. Well, 1 in particular. There's actually a couple in particular. They get little to no engagement because they're not engagers. They're missing a big picture. And I really do think that that's a correlation there. You have to be visible. You have to be perceived to be an engager. And even if you're a person who comment a lot and tap a lot, that matters to a certain extent. Because at the end of the day, when you're on this side, you're trying to get your flash goal, you're trying to get your heart means. Wait, how are they in the agency? How did they get live access? Oh, they got live access. You can get live access with so many followers. You don't necessarily need a blue box if you have enough followers. The people who need a blue box early on is when they don't have a lot of followers and they're trying to go live. So I've noticed that correlation. But if you're like 300 in, 500 in, you can go live. Which, to your point, I think TikTok should change that. I think they should absolutely change that, because I think you need a blue box. I think that blue box represents that you have at least gotten your own heartbeat in somebody's live. That you have at least gotten a rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me is basic. I guess I'm surprised that they got many flowers live. Yeah, you see people coming to my live all the time. It's like, hey, I want to get this, and I'm going up. And those people be having like 2,000 followers. Notice next time somebody calls out, hey, I'm an engager. I'm on 500 from getting to this, or 550 from getting to this. Notice those people. Those people have followers. They do. That's all they've been doing, was going around. You said, wow, laugh out loud. But back to my point, if you're gonna go live, not the voices. You said voices. My voices for them, yeah. They got voices because they sound doofus to me. That's my doofus voice. Like, hey, you sound ridiculous. Like, why are you doing that? But no, not that why you're doing that, but the reality is you're doing it, and it is self-serving. It is self-serving. So, um, but if TikTok has an environment that says part of your monetization, part of how you grow as a live host is built on having engagement and fans, fan club members, meaning that people have to get your daily heart rate. And then you have this process where you push you out more when you get the flash go. And so people got to support your flash go. And so if you are asking people to do those two things because the platform has that built in as part of its requirements, then I would say in order for you to go live, then you should have been a person who at least gotten a blue box to say that you've gotten a heart mate or you've gotten sent a rose or that you've done something. Like you asking people to do for you, but you're not doing it for them. So because you're gonna ask people to do it. You're gonna ask people, hey, make sure you get my fan club, become a fan club member. Hey, oh well, TikTok gave me this flash. You're gonna say those things. So in my opinion, you need to be a person that has demonstrated that you understand those things and that you have done it because you shouldn't be asking to go live. And to that point, TikTok shouldn't allow you to go live if you have not done the basics. So that's my soapbox on it. I'll probably have to say it again because what's happening is that because my live is a lot of beginners, I'm getting a lot of people with no blue boxes lately. So I was like, oh, this is awkward. Right, agreed. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you guys like the live, thumbs up, and click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live. You guys are hearing me rant a little bit because the live stream is just that. It is an engagement, an interactive experience. So I'm asking you guys to interact so that you all can support the live. But then again, if you are looking to go live, you want to make sure you understand the mechanism on both YouTube and TikTok. I am a TikTok Creator Network agency. I am about to go live over there. So I talk about the agency I recruit. It's a free program and I teach people how to go live. So let me know if you guys have any questions and I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to get ready to go live on TikTok in just a few moments. I just have to, let's see, my light's not well lit. I feel like I'm lit up TikTok. And so we're going to talk over there as well. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I do have that shopping cart on that is part of YouTube Partners Program. And so you can become an affiliate and be able to have products that you can promote in your live stream. So that's what you guys are seeing. So let me know if you have questions about that. I also have memberships and gifting that's been unlocked too under the YouTube Partners Program. So let me know if you have questions. And we are going to go live on TikTok. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. What does it say? Let me do this real quick. I'm going to increase that light just a little bit. It's a little bit brighter. TikTok was saying I wasn't bright enough. Okay, there we go. TikTok Live. Welcome to my live as we prepare to go live on TikTok. Come on in. If you are a beginner and you are new to going live, feel free to come in, ask questions. I'm giving beginner-friendly tips on how to go live. So come in and learn how to live stream. We are talking about live streaming tips. Come on in, ask questions. Hello, friends. Come on in and ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions about how to go live. We are talking all things going live here, friends. Beginner-friendly tips. I'm helping you as a beginner to go live with confidence and ease, whether you're nervous, afraid, shy. Come on in and ask questions. Let me know if there are any questions that you have about the go live process. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. If you are new, feel free to say I'm new in the chat. I'm happy to assist you in your journey, friends. So we're talking all things going live here. Feel free to ask questions as a new live host. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to share out my live. Good morning. How you doing, Logan? Thank you so much for chiming in. Good morning, friend. Thank you. Hey, the worship room with Pastor David. How are you, friend? Come on in. Appreciate you being here as well. We are just getting started. Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for those populars. And so we are just getting started. I'm going to share out my live. And we are doing our tapping. We're not at 1K taps yet, so let's see if we can pick up the pace on tapping the live. That is part of our warm up, our activation for the live stream. For let's see. And I'm setting up my screen. I was typing and I forgot what I was writing. Appreciate it. I'm good, love. I have my coffee with you today. Look at you, friend. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room, friend. You are doing your thing. Hey, Jennifer. Oh my gosh, what was I going to tell you? Oh, I know you're doing your thing. I need to look at the deadline. I think our campaign ends on the 30th of March. Hey, JT, how are you, friend? How are you? I'm doing well. Jennifer, let me know if you're listening to me, friend. Our campaign ends on the 30th of March. I have to go verify that. You are right on the bubble of getting, you have to have 200K points. Look at the instructions for one of the campaigns. One of the campaigns, you're a little bit short. I think you're like 35-ish, 35K points away from hitting the requirement because you're under. Even though you're in third place, you don't have enough points. So just see in the next 4 days if you can hit that point, or next 3 days to hit enough points. So I just want to say that out loud. So go ahead and look at the requirements in terms of how you get points. You have 2 campaigns you're in, and one of those 2 campaigns you're right on the bubble for being able to monetize, but you don't have enough points yet. Hey, Black Lotus, how you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here as well. My other friends coming in. Jennifer, let me know if you missed what I said, but I'm happy to talk to you. We could talk and message in the inbox if I need to clarify. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. I appreciate your friend. Thank you all for being here. So I'm happy to clarify. We could talk about it in the inbox if I need to talk about it more in terms of the points that are required. I think it's 200K points you need. So just pay attention to how many points you have. You've accumulated. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all. So I am a creator network, and that's what you guys hear me talking hard. Heard you loud and clear. All right, friend. All right. So I just want to make sure you win. That's all I'm saying. I want to make sure you get what you need. Can you tell me when the campaign is over? Okay, you know what? Let me check right now because I was just talking to Jennifer, Black Lotus. Let me look at the exact date for you, so I can tell you guys when does it end. I think it's all the 30th, but let me confirm that because I don't think TikTok let me put the 31st. No, I take that back. When is the 30th? No, they're all the 31st. Okay, last month they didn't let me do it. So this month they're all the 31st. So the 31st is the last day. They ran from the 1st through the 31st. So all of them end on the 31st of March. Okay. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you all joining. We're doing our liking push, that warm up where you are liking the live. If you are new to my room, let me know if I have to explain and I can answer questions and stuff. But that's a warm up for a room. We're at 4 minutes in. We're at 5K, so we're trending ahead, which is awesome. Nat coming in the room. Appreciate you as well. I did over an hour again today. Look at you, friend. I'm proud of you. He was like, I'm gonna watch this time from now on. Yes, I appreciate that, Natty. I appreciate you looking at that clock. Natty was saying, I feel like I should end right now. And it was like 30 seconds before an hour. She's like, I'm going to end right now. So I appreciate you doing that, Natty. That is awesome, friend. You are doing the work. So, and schedule a meeting for a one-on-one, because when I went into your live, oh my gosh, yes, we need to chat because I have so many ideas and I know what you do is so specific and tiring. So I want to honor and respect that. But there's some little nudges in terms of how you can even take it to the next level. So let's chat, friend. All right, everybody coming in. I appreciate you all joining. We are liking the live. Yes, I need all the ideas. All right, friend. So We're at 6 minutes in. We're almost at 7K likes. So let me know, my newbies who are coming in. I appreciate you. I'm scheduling down. Let's go right. Yep. So just go ahead and schedule one. Yeah. So I think I have plenty of availability because I think there's a few people who booked a little further out, so we're totally fine. Thank you so much, friend. Kelly, how you doing? Come on in. I appreciate you. Kelly, are you new to the room? Let me know if you're new. And others coming in. Is it Lene? Lene? Thank you so much for being here. I'm trying to, you see my head cocks to the side. I'm looking like, oh, what is that? So I appreciate you, friend, coming on into the live. We are almost at, we're 7 minutes in, 8.4K likes. And so I appreciate all the support. So again, just so you guys know, this is the warm up. So as you're starting, appreciate your friend, as you guys are starting your live, this is something you want to do in those first 2 minutes, 10 minutes. You want to get things going, get the algorithm warmed up to you, get people in the room. You are doing this intentionally to let TikTok know your room is activated. People are liking what they're hearing. They're here. They're liking the live. That's what the hearts represent on the side here. And then you see those tally here at 9.9. We're almost at 10K. And we have only been going for 7 minutes. We hit that 10K in 7 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for doing that this morning. Savannah, how you doing? Happy Friday. It is Friday, y'all. Y'all, you know what? Being that I'm back from that vacation, I've been jet lagged all this week. So I just been sleep living. So I've been on here and I've been jet lagged all this week. So my week has been good because I haven't had a lot of appointments and I did kind of did that on purpose. Um, but with that being said, I didn't even realize today was Friday, y'all. The week has gone by. So I'm happy it's Friday. I am so happy, but this week has flown by for me. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all supporting the live. So thank you, my YT people as well. Appreciate you chiming in. So what will happen next, if you guys don't mind, we're going to do a couple other things. TikTok is probably going to give me the flash goal. We'll see if we get it in the next few minutes. They usually give it anywhere between 3 to 4 minutes after we've hit our goal. And so hopefully we'll get it soon. And once we get it, we're going to support the flash goal. But in the meantime, if we can share out the live, sharing the live is so important. You want your viewers to share out the live. You share out your own live. I shared my live already to my community. I'm going to share it some more. So you share out the live as a way to let TikTok know, hey, let's bring more people in the room. And so part of that, we're bringing more people in the room. It gets pushed out to the For You feed, but you also are inviting people that you know into the room as well. So the arrow in the corner is where you can share the live out. You can repost it. You can add it to stories. You also can share it to individuals or even your group chats. And if you touch the middle of the screen, you touch the middle of the screen here, it'll allow you to then send it to individuals here as well. These are people who are either in your inbox or your friends, and so you can send it out that way as well. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, I would really appreciate it. And that way we can get shares going. And as a live host, you're paying attention to your viewers and how they engage. You also can see who shared out your live. You can see who've been liking your live. You can see people who have been commenting on your live, who have been watching your live. So TikTok gives a lot of information for you so you can see who are the people supporting fully your live stream. So you want to get in the habit of asking your viewers to share out the live and support the live in that way. Let me know if there's any questions, friends. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate the support. Let me know if there's any questions. So that way we can get started as well, and I can answer specific questions that you guys may have. All right. Thank you all. I appreciate the support. In the meantime, we haven't gotten the flash code yet, so I was going to go there as well. So we're just at 10 minutes. Look at TikTok. All right, friends. Thank you so much, you all. Appreciate the support. So when it comes to a couple other things I was going to talk about today. TikTok. Somebody was trying to co-host with me. All right. Thank you all for sharing it out. I appreciate you all sharing it with friends. I see you guys. Thank you so much for those shares. I appreciate the support. Other thing we're going to talk about today. Yesterday we spent some time on Scale Live Rewards. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the fan club and the power of the fan club. So we'll talk about that. TikTok has added some more features as of late so that you can see how people are engaging in your live. So those prompts, someone came in yesterday and said, "Hey, I don't know if I like those prompts. It's distracting. I don't, how do you turn it off?" I was like, "I don't think you can turn it off. I haven't figured out if you can turn it off yet." But at the end of the day, hey, Beatable, thank you for so far. Thank you for the follow as well, Linnell. Thank you so much for that. Jackie, thank you for the Jacqueline, Coach Jacqueline. Thank you for the follow as well. I don't think that is a bad thing. So I guess I want to teach the fact that those cues, especially in the beginning, is so important for how do you start to build your community. All right. So the fan club is all about community building. All right. That's what it is. I mean, people are your fan. And so if you think about it in the traditional sense of what does a fan mean? What does that person do? That person is a big cheerleader and a champion for the person there, that's that person that they are celebrating, that they are supporting in that way. So that's what they're doing here. Now the connotation for me actually is somewhat I don't necessarily buy into it totally because I don't see myself as a celebrity or anyone should fan over. However, I do think there's something about being in community and making sure that people are supporting one another. All right, so that's kind of where I take this, where this is teaching you how to be a good supporter as a viewer so that when you become a live host, you can also be a good supporter as a live host as well. All right, so that's essentially what you're doing. Let me put my board up. I didn't realize my board was not on the screen either. So I'm going to put that on the screen. When you change your effects, like this is an effect, whenever you change your effects, it could take your board away. So yesterday I was playing around with the effects, or wasn't really playing with it. I was showing another effect with the green screen, and I took this effect away. When I put the green screen up, it took my board away. So a little bit of a pro tip, something you would need to know if you are going to go live and have a board. It can be removed based on the effect that you're using. All right, so that's what happened there. How you doing, Fran Woodworth? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate that daily heart me. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for the support. So keep that in mind. It can be removed. So I just realized it wasn't there so you guys can see it. I use my board. That's what that is. So because somebody's going to come in and ask, what's the banner about? It is a board. I use my board to help people understand what my live topic is about because all you see is me. And you might have come in, hey, Coach Rhonda, good morning. You might have come into my live because you're like, oh, well, she seems interesting. Oh, I like her lights. Oh, I like the way her live looks. But I want the board up there so you kind of know what I'm talking about. All right. He said, how do you create a board? Well, great question. I will show you. So we will talk about boards real quick. So let me show you a board. I'm going to go to my other page, and TikTok just gave me the flash goal. We are 14 minutes in. So I typically get at the 14 mark. I have to pay attention to that. And TikTok gave us roses. So with the flash goal, it is one rose, one coin gift per person. So you can send more if you want, but it won't count towards the flash goal. So it's one per person. So if you don't mind supporting the flash goal, I would greatly appreciate it. That is TikTok's way to get the room activated. And so when we hit that 10K likes, that's the hearts going up. When we hit that in 10 minutes, we typically do see the flash goal a little earlier. And because we get that flash goal earlier, that's great before the room is like fully rooming and stuff. But it also is a good thing to just make sure you get it out the way, you do it. I tell people not to ignore it. Even if you don't achieve it, you want to still do it so that way TikTok sees you as your room as a room that is something that people are interested in and people are engaging in. All right. And so when you start, hey Houston, so when you start going live, you want to make sure you encourage your viewers to also support your flash goal. And that kind of goes back to my whole notion about, I was talking about it when I started my YouTube channel a second ago. We were talking about the importance of follow viewers. You all are viewers right now, wanting to go live, that you are also engaging fully and you have a blue box. I personally think TikTok should require, if you're going to get live access, that each and every person should have a blue box. That should be a requirement. And I'm going to tell you why. It's partially because of this flash goal that they have as part of the system. And they also have the daily heart meet as part of your other way of building community and monetizing. So if TikTok didn't have requirements that required people to have coins on their account, then I think if you're going to be a live host, then you should have a blue box. So to me, that makes sense. So you can't ask people to support your live stream and you're not a supporter. All right. So that's just my soapbox about it. I strongly believe that. I believe that you need to be a supporter because you're essentially asking people to support you in very real ways, like the flash goal, like the daily heart me. And you're asking them to support you, and that's how you grow as a live host. All right, so keep that in mind. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. I see the follows. I appreciate everybody coming in. Do you teach from the beginning? I do. You have a question, Coach Jacqueline? Let me know what's your question. From the very beginning. What beginning? Let me know what you mean. From the moment you press the go live, or even before that. Let me know what you meant, friend. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you, friend. You are new too. Is this your only account? You said, Lisa, you agree? You agree about the blue box? I do. I think, hey, don't give people live access. Don't give them live access, and then that'll let you know, like, hey, you got to do this to be a live host. Yeah, yeah, because that's only fair when you think about it. Because that's the whole premise here. I forgot to say good morning to you. You good morning, friend. Thank you so much. How you doing, Marie? Yes, I agree. Should be engaged and not just sit there looking. Yep, that's it. Oh, it's her. The resource. I see that. I love your name. Oh, it's her. Well, is it resource? The realtor. It got cut off. No, it says resource. No, you are a realtor, but it says, is that resource? Let me know what it says, because it's cut off in the live stream for us. Let me know when I look at your bio. I can't see it fully. Thank you so much for being here. So, Coach Jacqueline, um, we're gonna talk through, because I think you're a brand new account. How do you know when you are ready to go live? Ooh, that's a great question. Um, ooh, that's a great question, because I guess now, from hindsight, hey, yes, I've been wanting to go live for a while now. Okay, how you doing, Brittany? Good morning, by the way. First time here, and it says the resourceful one. Yes, I'm a realtor. Okay. Okay, so let me say this. With your name, the way it's written, let me know, anybody else in the room. Is it just me? Because TikTok does cut off the bios for me. So I don't know if you guys see it fully, but I don't see it fully. I don't see your full name. So is that just me from a, well, let me look at my other account. And then I was going to show boards. So don't let me forget. I'm going to show boards. Let me see from my other account. Do I see it? Does it show it fully? No, it gets cut off for me too. Okay. You feel it in your gut. Oh, Lisa, you say you feel it in your gut that you're ready to go live? Okay, let me answer that question. Because yeah, I think it is a gut feeling. I think that's fair to say. I also think that, um, yes, yeah. I also think that it's something about um, you being open to something different. Because if you're not going live because of the nerves, shyness, feeling awkward, those are things you can get over. If you are not going live because you don't know what to say, but you don't necessarily have the shyness, the scaredness, all that stuff, but you're like, don't know what to say, then you also can figure that out. You just need to know what to say and kind of learn some of the ways to go live and things you can do to engage your audience. But sometimes it's mind over matter, and to go live means that you're almost conquering something that is innately in you, saying you shouldn't do it. It's suppressing that feeling to do something that is not, that's out of the norm for you, out of your comfort zone. So I would say, if you're feeling that, then you should go live, because you want to counter that feeling. It's almost like, again, sometimes we don't do stuff because we have this negative self-talk. Coach Rhonda, you in the room still? Coach Rhonda, ooh, Coach Rhonda's good. She was here earlier. She's good. So if you're that person in the room and you are feeling you have limiting beliefs, you're feeling stuck, she's a person you might want to connect with. Oh, I think she might have left. Coach Rhonda, say something if you're in the room. Maybe I need to shorten it. Yeah, I think you should. But I like your name, but I think you should have shortened it so we can really see it. Yeah, I would agree with that. Exactly, you do. Most women suffer from imposter syndrome, and that keeps, yep, yes, Lisa. Hold on, it cut off. Lisa, I want to get your comment. And it keeps us from reaching goals. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. That's so important. Thank you so much. Oh, Coach Rhonda, she sent the hearts. That's Coach Rhonda. So connect with her because her live is all about that. Thank you so much, pals. I see where you pinned her. Thank you. I totally agree. Yeah. So, Coach Rhonda is pinned here. So if you're somebody, grab her up, connect with her because she does her live, and I think she's doing her live tonight. So she does her live a few days a week. Connect with her because she really is good with helping you process through that. Really, really good. Does going live give you more followers? Yes, it does. Alpha products? Yes, it does, sir. Um, you should go live when you have a clear reason and you feel ready to show up. You know what, Black Lotus, I agree with the consistency part of that. And you're ready to show up because if you're not ready to show up, then you go on live and you show up one day and don't show up for the next 20 or 6 months, then it's not necessarily you're not seeing that transformation that will happen. You're not going to experience that transformation. A lot of people say to do it before you're ready. Yes, yes. I agree. Yes. That consistency piece is so important because here's the thing, and you almost have to kind of work on a strategy that is going to allow you to get over whatever's holding you back from doing it. So I tell people 30-day challenges work, 60-day challenges work because one day is not enough. And if you base your live experience based on your first day or your first 3 days, you're not giving yourself a fair chance to really engage in this process because it takes time. And I always use the analogy of working out. You can't expect to have like a fit body and muscles and all that stuff just on one day of working out. And you can't expect for the transformation to happen. Hello, friends coming in. I see all of y'all. Thank you for the roses, moonflower. And you can't expect for that transformation to happen from based on the first day of working out where you're sore and uncomfortable and out of breath and awkward, and then you don't show up again. You won't get the results that you're seeking or that you could even realize. Maybe you don't even know what type of results you can have, but because you were not consistent, not disciplined, not patient with the process, you gave up. And all of a sudden you let whatever was holding you back, the fear, and we tell ourselves, oh, we need some more flash goals. Thank you, Moonflower. um, and we tell ourselves, oftentimes we'll tell ourselves like, oh, well, I'm not going to do it because I don't have time, or I'm not going to do it because it's awkward and I'm uncomfortable, or we're working out, my knees start hurting. We say this because we put these barriers, and not that your knee hurting is not a real issue to kind of slow down or change what you're doing, but that's the approach you need to take. You don't stop, you change what you're doing. You don't continue to work out on your knees. Maybe you go swimming. Maybe you do some things that can allow your body to heal properly, but at the same time, recognizing that you got to stay at it, stay consistent. Maybe you don't go live as often as you're doing. Maybe you change your days. Maybe you do some other things. That's important, but you can't stop. So keep that in mind. Tap the screen. It's a free way to support your. Oh, thank you so much, Paz. I appreciate that support. She is the mod for the room, and she is giving you guys cues on how to engage. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. We do need the flash goal. If you guys don't mind supporting that flash goal, that is TikTok's goal. It's not mine. It is 1 rose per person. We have 8 of 12. So if you have not given the flash goal, I would really appreciate your support with sending 1 rose. What is the differences? Thank you all. I appreciate it. What are the differences between a personal and a business? You're talking about a personal account versus a business account. Personal account allows for you're considered a creator. A business account, you're a business. And so as a creator, you're invited to the creator type programs, creator rewards program. Some of the different campaigns are geared towards creators only. And if you're a business, then you're here, you're promoting your business, your services. You have some limitations in terms of the type of music you can do for your content. It doesn't allow you to have that full creativity that a creator would have in terms of how you manage your TikTok journey. I tell people all the time, and then you get more business type features and some other enhancements to your account. So I tell people if you're really You don't necessarily need to be in a business account to still promote your services in your business. Okay. So there are features that you can leverage, like Service Plus, as a creator account. You don't have to be a business for that. There are things you can do to still talk about your services and educate people. And again, you don't have to be a business account. So this account is not a business account. But I do have one-on-one coaching I do and consultations and stuff. I use Service Plus. I do have a business page, website, but it's not on this page. It's on my agency page. I am a creator network agency. So there's some things I do to try to make sure that I'm able to leverage um, the business features, but also do it as a creator. So private if all about the fame, not the money. What does that mean? Say that again. So private if I'm all about the fame, not the money. What does that mean, friend? Reword that for me. I'm not catching it. I'm not catching what you're putting down. You can private some videos you post to, or only take certain audience, or only let certain audiences see them. Yes, you can do that on the creator side too. Creator, you can't do that on the business side. Is that what you're saying? I thought you could. Let me know. This is my business account. I have so many violations. What are you doing in your account that you're getting violations? You mean restrictions? Um, TikTok is very strict with businesses because if you're trying to be a creator and you're doing business and you have a business account, TikTok's like, no, you're supposed to be talking about your business. You need to make sure you focus on your business. So just keep that in mind. I've seen a lot of creators get in trouble with that too because they're trying to toggle this line between being creative and TikTok's like, no, that's not what we're doing with this account. When I'm live, yeah. So you got to be careful about what you're saying and doing. I'm still not after monetary support. Keep keep my private. If I'm if I'm not after monetary support, keep my keep what private. Keep your page private. Um, I guess I'm trying to make sure I understand what you're saying. So let me interpret what you're saying. Let me interpret what you're saying. If you are strictly having a few people you're trying to connect with and you're just trying to talk to those individuals, you can create a private live. So, yes, you could do that. And you and them use TikTok to be part of that live experience that you're doing. Um, and so you could do that. And they don't have to send you gifts or anything like that. Go, Matt. We met it. Thank you so much, Project Loop. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that support, y'all. I appreciate all the support. So yes, you could do that. If that's what you're saying. I keep saying the word private, so I'm trying to understand the private live. I think that's what you're saying. Um, Exposure means monetary reward in general. I only want fans. You only want fans. Fans mean that people have to get your daily heart rate. They have to have coins on their account. In order for them to be fans, TikTok has a checklist of things that they should be doing to support your live stream. Um, I think innately in this process, you will get monetary gain. Does that make sense? And if you're looking for fans, let me be very clear about this. This is TikTok's economy. All right. So for you to grow as a creator and get pushed out, somebody asked me earlier, hey, can I get followers through this process? You absolutely can. TikTok will push your page out to the For You feed. You guys have come to my page, maybe because some folks shared it, maybe because you saw me on your For You feed, maybe because you saw my sign and you decided to tap in and ask questions and engage. TikTok pushed me out because people started engaging in my live. They were liking the live. They grabbed their daily heart me. Some people sent some populars and some other gifts already. So there's monetary gain innately in that process. Now, are you saying you making thousands? No. Can you make thousands if you grow and your community really pushes you out and supports you? Absolutely. You could. If you got super fans, that's a monthly payment as well that comes partially to you. Yes. So I want you to realize if you're here in this space and you're saying you don't want to be a person that is gaining from your viewers and people are supporting you because of this process, then you might want to reframe that thinking because people will support you if you are somebody they want to support. So because of that, you need to think about, okay, what are you here for? People are usually here for the money, the fame, the building community, or trying to master this space in digital marketing. And so you want to make sure you understand your why. Those are the four reasons. And it could be all four, it could be two of the four, or one of the four. But you want to understand your why, but recognizing that this process requires people to engage. And engagement comes in different ways, but engagement also comes with people putting coins on their account and supporting your live. And if you are a live host, let me be very clear about this. Part of TikTok's process is that people have to engage in your live stream. We just did the flash goal. That was a one coin gift. Getting your daily heart meet is part of how TikTok measures if you are a successful live host. So if you are looking to be a live host, then you need to also be a supporter. So you got to keep that in mind. You have to be a supporter as well. Fame, I want to be the next. I don't know what that is. Neon. I don't know what that is. That might be generational. You might say, you might want to say next Beyonce. I can relate to that. But what was Neon? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Dreaded Prince, thank you so much. But I'm gonna mute you, friend, because we don't do that type of soliciting in this room. But thank you for being here. You're welcome to stay if you can not send those type of messages. I appreciate you all being here. Let's see. In the new world, you're going to see more people who only want to raise the frequency. Yes, I agree with that. Is it important to not have just a business account, or but also create an account to get more your followers? I think both. I think you can do both. It depends on what your purpose is for each account. Your creator account is the account that does probably have a little bit more visibility, because your business account is based on your business and you're targeting a specific audience. So think about that. Like, who are you trying to connect with? And you're pushing your business to be in front of those people. So you want to drive those customers, those individuals to your page because of your business. But when you're a creator, maybe you're doing some different things. Maybe your content is going to appeal to certain people or more people. So it just depends. Good morning. How you doing, Lisa Kelly? Again, the whole business page is really up to you in terms of if you want to do it. I think there's a way to do your business without being a business account. Maybe I should say that. TikTok filtered a comment. So just know TikTok does filter comments. So if you guys are writing stuff and I don't respond to it, it's really because I didn't see it, because TikTok might have filtered it. Thank you for helping a lot of scoop back between. I don't know what that means. It's love to all. Okay, thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for the advice. You're welcome, friend. You can do that. I love to know you can do that. Yes. What you mean in terms of business or creator? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Michelle, how you doing? Ava's Way, hi. How are you, friend? Thank you all for the shares. Appreciate everybody being here. Sorry is if this has been answered. Should I have a main and backup account? I agree with having two separate accounts. I don't necessarily say a backup is a backup. It should be a different account. Should be another account. Maybe that's the way you should look at it. I have at least three that I talk about. Um, this account, I have a TikTok shop account, so my shop content is on another account. And then I have the agency account, the Creator Network Agency. That account had to be business because TikTok requires you to create a business account because you're operating as a business. So in that way, I had to do it, and that's how they are able to give me certain features for the agency. So with that, so I have the three. And so between those three accounts, I am utilizing them in different ways. And I use the agency page actually in my account. Look at you, level 27. Congratulations, friend. The agency um, in the account because I like for it. Oh, I have to take the period out. Let's see. It erased everything. You're Dr. Michelle with one L, aren't you? Uh, okay. I think that's it. It's just going to let me do Dr. Michelle. Okay, there we go, friend. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the live stream. Let's see. Let me catch up on a few more comments. I still got to talk about boards. Um, so 2 pages, 2 accounts. One account is coming in this live right now as a beginner to support the live stream. It tapped the live, it shares the live out, it does the other things for me as well. Same thing I ask you guys to support the live, that backup account does it as well. Here's the backup. Separate account, separate device, and then sometimes all the time I use the tapper to also support it, trying to get those likes up. Trying to get 100K followers to be able to promote a business is quite a task. 1,000 followers to be able to promote a business. 1,000 followers for what? What are your 1,000 followers? You with the business you get live access immediately. Are you talking about for live access? What are you saying to promote? To put a link in a bio, you get that immediately too with a business account. Now, link in bios, yes, you don't get that immediately, but it does take time, but you can get that within, you know, really 30 days if you put time and effort into it, because you can follow up to 200 people a day, connecting, going to lives, connecting with people and stuff. You should be able to get it, especially if you do it in a way that seems authentic and you go to lives for the type of audience you're trying to connect with, the type of customer. Or really, I had no idea. What's that for? What was the no idea for? Pals, let me know. My business rises 1,000 followers. Thank you very much, Coach Dr. Michelle. Um, Requires 1,000 followers for what? I guess I'm still asking for what. Okay, thank you for the information. You're welcome. 1,000 followers for what in particular? Business account get live access immediately. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think they get it like 25 followers. I think it's something really really low. But yeah, they get it pretty quickly. So yeah, you get because you're here to promote your business. That's the whole thing. So I'm not sure what the 1,000 followers is for. To be able to sell in TikTok shop. Now that's probably true. Not for the business side though. To be a seller, no, that's not true either. No. I don't. It's not 1,000. I know that for a fact. But I think it's immediate because you're able to set up your seller account. You can request it and get it. Yeah. If you're selling products now, to be a creator, TikTok shop creator, where you're a shop affiliate, where you're promoting sellers products, that's different. You need to 1,000 followers to be at least 1,000 followers to be in a TikTok shop creator pilot program. So maybe you're confusing the creator pilot program for selling other people's products or promoting other people's products, but not your own. So that's two different programs. You said that's for to promote products. Yep, that's a different program. So yeah, I think you're confusing the programs. But if you're a business, because you use business in your message, then you are looking to promote your own products. Yes, creator, thank you for clarifying. Yes, okay, you want to be a creator. Okay, yeah, that's different. That's the TikTok shop creator pilot program, the affiliate program. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. As an affiliate, you can promote your product too. No, you're an affiliate. You're an affiliate for somebody else's product, so you're not promoting your product unless it's digital. Hey, Charlie, look at you, level 30 in the room. Thank you so much. Let me celebrate you now. I'm gonna be switching you and Dr. Michelle out. Let's see. Let's see. Will that work? There you go. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you all coming in. Hey, Yoli, I saw you as well. Others who are coming in the room, I appreciate you guys. We kind of went in. I'm answering questions, so we're going a little bit all over the place. So I appreciate you all being here. Beatable, you got level 9. I saw you as well. Thank you so much, friends. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if you have specific questions. I had some new friends join us. And I know one of our new friends asked about boards. Let me know if you're still in the room. I'm gonna go over boards real quick. Hey Kenya, how you doing, friend? Level 30, I hit a milestone in your room. You did. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Look at you, title gift of the light of life. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you supporting that gift gallery. Thank you for being a title gifter. Look at you, friend. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness. I love that, friend. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. I appreciate that. Do you go live? I didn't see your live schedule. Let me know if you go live as well, friend. Good morning. How you doing? The She Market. I see you changed your name. I see, friend. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Title gifter. Look at the title gifter for the roses. You guys got me hitting this cheer button. I appreciate you guys. You know that cheer button. It's a love kind of hate relationship with the cheer button. That cheer button is obnoxious. Oh my God! Look at you, Fred. Future encounter. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Fred. Look at you. You coming in showing off. Look at you. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Appreciate the support. Appreciate it fully. Let me know. Let us know if you go live as well, and what your live is about. You're shining a light. We won't be in darkness. Good morning, everyone. How we all doing today? I'm feeling 50, doing well, friend. Appreciate you asking. You said, "Whoa, nice." That was nice, wasn't it? Wow. Yes, that future encounter, future city. Is that the future city? Look at you. Well, thank you. Wow, thank you. Flying jets too. Thank you. I appreciate you, Fred. Look at you. Thank you for supporting the gift gallery. That gift gallery, it was like, okay, okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for all that support. I appreciate you, Fred. That was lovely. Thank you for that. You have a nice day too. I didn't hear if you go live. Let us know more about you, friend. Let us know how we can support as well. Thank you for coming in supporting. I appreciate the love. Um, and that gift gallery was like, okay. Thank you so much for that. Um, Thank you all. You said blessed. I love it. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so where were we, y'all? That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Um, if you guys, so what was I at? We were gonna talk about boards. So let me go to boards. I did. You said beautiful. I did a private live last night and got a violation for unoriginal something. Oh, you had a restriction. Oh, I'm assuming a restriction. Well, it depends on what you were sharing. And so think back to what you were doing. Look at your recording and see what you were sharing, because TikTok didn't like it. Okay. But unoriginal means that maybe there was like something on the screen, something you were doing. So just pay up. Well, share if you want to share what you were doing. That may be helpful too, if it was private. Okay, so we're gonna talk about boards real quick. I appreciate you guys. That was beautiful. That was really beautiful. So appreciate all the support, you all. When we go to your when you go here to your to go live, thank you all. Thank you for the shares. I see your friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you all. So come here. We're gonna go here real quick, and we're gonna go to. Let me change my screen so you guys can see it. We're going to go here and go under settings, and you'll see boards. And then really quickly, sometimes boards is one of these icons here. So if you don't see it under settings, just see if it's here for you all. And this is a board. That's what we're talking about here. This is a sticker where it says Charlie. That's a sticker, but this is a board. And so we're going to go to boards, and we're just going to click boards. And then you'll see here, if you click the plus sign, and you can make multiple boards. Depending on what your topic is, you can have a board just there, and you can switch them out while you're in the live. You can't create them while you're in the live or edit them, but you can turn them on and off. Like, so you guys saw me earlier, my board wasn't on, so I had to come in here, and once I came in the live and realized I didn't have it on, I turned it on. So you can turn on the board, okay? So that's where it says use. But here is where you're gonna create it. You're gonna hit the plus sign, and it allows you to do a general board. A multi-guest board is when you have your panel boxes up. Those panel boxes are where you can make one of those boxes an actual board. You can make that a board message. And then you're going to hit create. And then you're going to go here. And these are some templates you can use, or you can create your own. Uh-oh. Let me go back. I hit a template. So we'll hit a template. Now, keep in mind, like this board said here, it had the word TikTok in it. TikTok does not let you have a board with its name in it. So that board actually has to be edited. I don't know why they have a template with it in there, but just be mindful. Like if I put the word TikTok in my board, TikTok Live, I'm just going to put that there, and that board right there, it says TikTok Live. I'm gonna hit save. Well, let me hit done. It's centered. This is an engagement board, so it tells people some ways they can engage. You'll hear people say 10K taps in 10 minutes. You'll hear people write on that board, like, comment, grab your daily heart needs, something like that. So there's messages for you, for your people to engage. I don't use that engagement board because what happens is that because I'm showing you guys things, I'm flipping my camera, the mirror and the camera and stuff, it gets in the way. So I don't put it on for my live. But I talk about it. So it is something that maybe you want to create for your live and have it in there for people to engage and understand how to engage. And then you hit save and that message came up. I did that on purpose because I wanted you guys to see this. I say this all the time to you guys. TikTok says, please note that including personal information, external party websites, web links, prices, or other social media platforms on your board may impact how your live is recommended to viewers. So they won't recommend you to the For You feed. You cannot even put TikTok. So when I see lives that have TikTok on it, I'm like, oh, that's telling. And so just know that that is a reason why. And sometimes TikTok will even say you are seeing a restriction depending on what's on your board. And you're like, well, what does it mean pushing people off the platform? Because your board implies that people should go somewhere else. They should go to another platform. Even if it says TikTok, it's not reading that correctly. How many devices are you using while live? Two. This is my phone. This is my other phone. So two right now for this live. And then my tablet is streaming right. I don't know, you guys, I got a phone call. So yeah, so my tablet is streaming YouTube. But yeah, two devices. What do you think about new things TikTok is saying, TikTok Shop is saying about how videos need to be moving forward? TikTok Shop, I'm not as involved on the TikTok Shop side. So what are you hearing? Let me know if I've heard it. The She Market. I don't. I'm trying to think of things I've heard recently about TikTok Shop. I'm kind of out of the loop with TikTok Shop, to be honest with you. Um, with any new requirements. I know at one point they were saying, and this was probably like last fall, that they were saying that your videos, some people were using like the same video to promote products, but they were just making small tweaks to it. TikTok said it had to be a brand new video, so I know that was part of it. I'm not sure if there's some other things that have come up recently. I think people were like trying to repurpose the same video over and over again and just make small edits to it. And TikTok's like, no more. They want your face and more videos. I've heard that too. Yeah. And not many videos with the same content and wording. Yep. Yeah. So they're making you reframe your videos. So yeah, people were doing a lot of that. They were doing a lot of faceless too. Now, what I've heard with the faceless stuff is that you can get away with. And so some of my videos, you see my hand, you hear me talking, and I think that was okay. That type of content's okay. But I'm not sure if you're saying now that you have to show your face, then yeah, you might have to show your face a little bit more too. So yeah, I have to go back and look into the newest policies on TikTok Shop. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not gonna save this. But keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to get in trouble with your boards. Your boards should be, my board here is pretty standard in terms of I don't have any identifying information. I'm talking to a certain audience. I'm being very intentional about how I set it up. Are you streaming on all social media, live, TikTok? I'm not on IG and FB. I'm on just YouTube and TikTok. Yeah. So those are the two that I'm streaming on right now. I am looking to, my next phase is to look into getting like StreamYard or Restream in particular. Restream is the one I think I'm gonna look into closer. But to stream there, because I've heard a lot of good things about that. Explain how to use TikTok boards. Ask for more tips. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. Exactly, the YT. Yep. Thank you so much. Currently, right now, I'm looking at my numbers real quick. TikTok didn't like something I said. It's like, I think you gotta be careful. I tell people TikTok is jealous, all right? So you gotta be careful. TikTok's like, no, you will not talk about other social media. So again, I just told you about boards, things that you say, things that you do. You gotta be careful about it because you'll see a direct impact. Probably me. Sorry, no problem, no problem. Um, so yeah, so that'll be a direct correlation to how your room changes. It'll go back up. It's totally fine. When everything's said and done, though, I'm on my tablet, so I'm literally two different devices. Just like I have two devices here, two different devices. That's it. Two different devices, and I went on the YT directly there and went live there first. I do that first as a way to engage. You said, what is Live Academy? Let me show you, Black Lotus. It is the training for TikTok. So yeah, so I do YT right here. So let me show the YT real quick first, so that you guys see it. So we have a few friends here. So there, I'm on my tablet. I'm on YT right now. Okay, so that's what you guys see. And so the way I'm streaming both places. My screens are like right in front of each other. So when I'm talking, I'm looking in both places. Now the YT people, they see a little bit of a eye level looking down a little bit, but for the most part, it's a pretty decent angle. It's not perfect. And then so I go there first and talk about the fact that I'm about to come over here on TikTok and I'm explaining things over here and connecting with all of you. So that's part of my strategy and approach. Okay. And in Black Lotus, you asked the question about, and I'm going to show you this, about the academy. So there's a live academy where you are on TikTok Studio. You scroll down to tools and resources. So under tools and resources, hey, Mrs. Treetop, how are you, friend? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So let's see, why is it not doing it? So hit there. Thank you for that daily heart me. And then you'll see, oh no, it's not under tools and resources. It's underneath it. I'm sorry. So tools and resources, just go a little lower. Live Academy. So these are the training videos for TikTok live, for the live room. Thank you for the populars, friend. And so you go here and you'll see the different videos here. And they have beginner videos, and then they also have, they also have advanced videos. Okay, so you can look at those videos too. And there's some videos under that. All right, so definitely take a look at those videos and look at what they have available. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to show Coach Jessie this. I don't know if she saw that. And Sherelle, Love University, Sherella. I don't know if they saw that. Ready to join the comedy creator vertical. Oh, let's share that with her. If I don't say it, you all make sure y'all say it to her. Yeah, she did. You said you saw that as well. I hadn't seen that. That's the first I'm seeing of it. So yeah, she should look into that. So yeah, they have a lot of little things here. Okay, look at there. There's a lot of little. You guys need to look at DJ Live Academy. That's for my music folks. And then the comedy one, they have Go Live, Collect Swag. That was from the 20th through the 31st. You have to look at that. Attract viewers to your fan club in seconds. They have some training for that. Multi-guest mingle. So yeah, fan club hub. And then the Tiny Dining Live World. So those are some different programs that they're doing, initiatives. So yeah, definitely take a look at that area. I wasn't aware of that comedy one, so she needs to look into that. She was funny, y'all. She is funny. She is on Voice Chat Live now. I just left from there. I left her before I came here, so I was in her room. So I have to remember to message her that one. That would be a good one for her to participate in, or at least see what it's all about. See if it's something she wants to participate in. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we'll see if we can get some more friends in the room. Appreciate you all joining. Thank you. So look at your title gift for those DJ glasses. I had a person came in, Mrs. Treetop, that was blessing that gift gallery. I was like, oh wow. I didn't get an answer. I think she was just a thank you so much, friend. Appreciate those DJ glasses. I think she was a destiny helper. I think that's what was happening. You guys hear, I don't know if you guys know about that term, but that's a term that is out there where people come in and they just bless and love. Yeah, destiny helper. Yeah, so the bless on your gift gallery and send gifts and stuff. And there's a lot of people like that. So my new friends in the room, just keep that in mind. I mean, we were having this conversation about not wanting to monetize and do this for the money. But at the end of the day, let me say this: if people want to support you, they're going to support you. And I had that conversation with Amen and I see you were at 20%. Seal the deal. We'll see. Thank you for that. We'll see. I say that I appreciate it. I receive it. I receive it and I appreciate it. But later in the day, who is going live in that B5 gallery. And yeah. So that will not be the case. But hopefully I do get a frag because I don't have a frag. I'm actually in need of at least getting one frag to kind of save the day a little bit and just kind of solidify where I'm at. I dropped drastically. Charlie, reach Mrs. Treetop. No, Mrs. Treetop. I was like, wait a minute. 40 in the room? What in the world? Look at that, friend. Oh, wow. I love that. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much, friend. Look at you. I'm going to cheer for you again. I appreciate it. You said, oh, you're about B5, Black Lotus. You and Mrs. Treetop. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Real Carolyn, thank you for the follow. Look, you said OMG. Yes. I have to find out where is our Nika Grace. And we got to put an SOS out on Nika because I messaged her a few times like, hey, you doing okay? I know I came back from my vacation. I think this was supposed to be a busy week for her, but I don't know. I haven't heard from her. So we got to check in on her. So if you guys seen her or heard from her, let me know because I haven't seen her. And then she didn't respond, so I don't know where she's at. Hopefully she's okay. Hey, MB, how you doing, Sterling? I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and getting that daily heart me. You all who are coming in the room, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here. I literally just said out loud, where is Nika? Did you really? I know. I haven't seen her for real. I think this was supposed to be a busy week. I'm saying that, but I don't know if I'm confusing this week or last week. I felt like she had some festivals and things that were happening that were definitely going to keep her busy. And but I can't remember if that was during the time I was away or if it was afterwards. So I haven't seen her since the night that she was going to see Vanilla Ice. Oh, she posted about Vanilla Ice too, and I responded. I don't know. That's true. She didn't come back after that. I haven't seen her this week. Yeah. Lord, did she get arrested? No, I say arrested. At the Vanilla Ice concert. Hopefully she didn't get arrested. Have a great day. Oh, thank you so much for learning here. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. We were sitting here chatting. No, she talked about I know she talked about that concert. And I remember seeing the concert and I saw a post, I think it was in her story. I don't know if it was on her page, but it was her story and I remember responding. Because he looked like Vanilla Ice. He did look like him. Oh, good morning. How you doing, GOP1 Granny? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Hello, everyone. Hey, MB Sterling. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Yeah, so we got to check on y'all. Everybody, we all going to send our message. Let's all send our message again. Just check on her. Just say, hey, where you at? That's what I sent her. I sent her a little meme. So sometimes when I'm not live yet, she'll send me little bug eyes or something like that to say, hey, where you at? So I've been sending her little messages like that. So I need to ask her like, hey, are you really okay? Let me check on you. Make sure we don't have to get bail money. So bail you out. Oh, thank you all. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in, everybody. Thank you for that, FYP. Okay, friends, so we're going to chat a little bit longer. I appreciate everybody who is here. Let me know if you guys have specific questions. We just talked about boards. Um, there's a lot going on with updates from TikTok. So I'm waiting for the agency, just so that y'all know, our agency meeting. There's about, thank you very much, appreciate that. Appreciate you, friend. There's about 3 updates I need to talk about from TikTok, and I need to gather them so I can look at them because I know there was a couple that came in when I was away. One of the things is doing, they're doing these random checks and checking to see if you're live is active. So this whole static image piece, and so my friend who says she got a non-original content, unoriginal content, TikTok is doing a lot more to make sure your live is interactive. All right. So keep that in mind. I know we love the voice chats. I know we're trying to engage in that. A couple things I've noticed with the voice chats, and this has come up because of the whole static image. If you have a moderating account that is in your box, in one of those circles, take it down. I think that's tripping up that static image because it's thinking that moderating account is supposed to be moderating a room. And if you're just playing music and not doing anything, it's not moderating. So just keep that in mind. That's one thing that's tripping it up. That was a message I got back from when I inquired about someone's static image. And so I think that is a culprit, just in case you're doing that. I was wondering how you make the clapping sound. Oh, the clapping sound is when you go live. GOP Granny, do you go live? Let me know. GOP one Granny. Let me know if you go live. But it is a wand that is in the live stream. Let me put it in the wrong direction. Thank you so much. Oh, level 5. Congratulations, friend. Love that. Appreciate you being here. Level up cake. Um, it is a wand. When you're a live host, you see it. It's pretty much right where the gift box would be for you all. You say you never went live. Okay, so let me answer this question differently. So there's a wand that has the sound effects. When you decide to go live, what I tell people to do is in the very first 3 lives, you got to do 3 lives over the course of 3 separate days. And so with those lives, I want you to go live and essentially play around with the effects, play around with the features here. Don't talk about your topic. You might be inclined to talk about, your journey, your situation, everything that happened for you. Don't do it. I want you to play around with the effects. I want you to engage the people coming in. Hey, Coach Chantel. Thank you so much, Fran, for the ready and launch as well. And so just do that as a way to get acclimated. So the sound effects, it will put, if you click it, it'll put a little bar on the bottom of your screen so you can easily get to it. And so you can click those sound effects and scroll through them really quickly. The effects is in there, so play around with effects, change out some different effects. This one is called a heart gesture. I will get people to ask me about this all the time, so that's a heart gesture. So you can do that one. Lisa Bailey said, "Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for coming through last night on my live." You're welcome, friend. I enjoyed it. That was really good information. Thank you for sharing that. Lisa is a financial advisor. I think that's essentially a title. Let me know if I have that correct. And she was giving some good financial advice when it came to credit. So she was specifically talking about credit last night. So that was so helpful. Um, so yeah, so the effects are in there, sound effects are in there, voice effects are in there, boards to turn them on and off, that's in there. If you are looking to um, leverage dual camera, if you want to add a sticker, there's TikTok has music where you can have a little bit of music playing in your live stream. A lot of people use the music when it comes to the voice live. That's another thing they were saying to do. Be careful about using TikTok music only for the voice live. So you also want to, in a perfect world, you have your mic turned on. So you have the mic on and you're maybe playing music from your sound system so that it is coming through your bubble for the voice live, because that's causing a static image too, because your mic is muted the whole time and TikTok's like, well, are you actually engaging? So I've seen that happen as well. Question, do you think it's better to be a live host or a seller? Um, okay, so when you did that comparison, a seller, a live host can be a seller also. You could be selling your products. So that's why I was like, oh, that's good. So are you saying a personal account versus a business account? Is that what you're asking? The difference between personal and business? Let me know if that's what you meant. Where can I find an auto clicker for phone? Auto tapper, I'm sorry. Yeah, auto clicker tapper. This here is on my phone. It's tapping away. It's in my showcase. If you click my showcase, click my photo here. My mini profile is going to pop up. And right at the bottom of that mini profile it says Dr. Lisa Showcase. Click it. And the tapper, this is a rechargeable one, cordless, rechargeable one, wireless one, is in there. Hey, friend, how you doing? Crochet, I appreciate your friend being here. Let me know if you meant business or personal to answer that question. I think that's what I'm hearing. Okay, yes, okay. Yes, personal and business account. Yes, that's what you meant. So personal account versus business. If it depends on what you're selling. So if you are going to be an actual seller, meaning that you have your own products to sell, like you make jewelry or if you make t-shirts or whatever, more it has to be physical products, then you are going to have to be a seller, which means you have to be a business account. So if that's the case and you have a physical product that you're trying to sell on TikTok and it's your product, then you would need to have a business account to do it. Okay, so that kind of answers that question. Now, if you don't have a physical product and you have maybe even a digital product or a service that you're offering, you don't have to be a business account. You can be personal. You can do that. You can turn on. You can activate Service Plus. You can pin your services. Like I offer services, and I can pin that here. And so I do consultations. I do coaching. If you want to join the agency, you can click that and tell me what you're interested in, or the Service Plus symbol here. So you can easily do that as a personal account. And I personally like the personal account because it offers the ability for you to also have other programs you can get access to. If you want to join the Creator Rewards program, which I hear is kind of mixed reviews about it right now, but if you wanted to do that program, if you wanted to be in some of the other creator type programs, you can also do that. You can't do it with business though. So, TikTok Shop affiliate program is also for creators as well. Hey, Trisha T, welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, so I that's different. So what was that? The puppy gamepad. I was like, oh. Come Chantel, where did you find that one? Is that part of the game? The I don't know. I was supposed to say Minecraft. Is it Minecraft? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I'm sorry, Dr. Lisa was calling as you were explaining. Which question was I explaining for you? Was that were you asking a business versus personal? No, that wasn't your question, was it? No, that was MB Sterling. What question did you ask me, GOP Granny? I can't remember. Wendell, hey, just came in. Can you sell your own products on TikTok Shop? Yes. You have to get a seller account. Yes. So go to I asked about clapping. Oh, sound effects. That was sound effects question. So yes, I said since you hadn't gone live, I would say make sure you click the sound effects. Thank you for the populars, friend. Make sure you the sound effects is a wand. When you're live, you'll see it. But I said since you hadn't gone live before, I would tell you those first 3 lives. Resist the urge to talk about your topic, but just play around with the effects, play around with the different features in there, and talk to the people coming in our room. And don't go too deep into your topic because you have to do those first 3 lives to unlock all the features anyway. So spend that time engaging in learning where different things are. Okay? Yeah, so the effects has a wand. First thing I tell people, I went to someone's live for the first time yesterday. Jerry, are you in the room? She was in the room earlier, I believe. I didn't get a chance to say hi to her, I don't think. Jerry, are you here still? I apologize because I should have said hi. I missed where you said to get the auto tapper. If you click my photo, my mini profile is going to pop up. I'm not pinning it on purpose. I could pin it, but I wasn't going to pin it on purpose. How much longer? I'll pin it. Let's see. let's see, since there is interest, let's see. I'll put the lights. And tapper should be at the top. I usually pin about 5 products, and then I'll pin the tapper and talk about it. So anybody who's in there, I put the lights that are my background, and then my overhead headlight is a clip-on light. I put that in there. I put my charger cord in there, and I put my stand for when I travel, the selfie stick. So there's a couple other items, but this is the tapper. And so if you're interested in that, it taps for you while you're live. As you can see, those hearts are flowing. You could turn it down. I have it turned up too high, actually. So you can turn it down. Thank you so much, friend. And then you can click that. And it taps for you. So keep in mind, it's rechargeable. It has the ability to pause, turn off, or turn on. You can turn it off and on here. And then you can intensify the speed. So I say if you are someone who is going live or a strong supporter of a live stream, Tapper is a really great thing to have in your toolkit, because you want to make sure that you're able to tap even if you're not talking. If you're commenting, you can't tap. You gotta do one or the other. So sometimes I'm listening to the live host, they're sharing some great information, and I'm tapping away. All right? And then maybe I'm multitasking in the background. But then sometimes I'm like, okay, let me cut it off. Let me just pause it. I'm just gonna pause it for a second, listen to the person, put my comment in, and so that way I'm also able to engage by verbally engaging too. When I live, do I need to use 2 phones to use a tapper? Um, you should. You shouldn't be tapping your own phone, your own account. So you should have a separate phone, separate device, and separate account so that you can fully engage properly. Yeah. So that's what I would tell you to do. Um, but yeah, so that's what you would want to do. Okay. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome, friends. Appreciate it. No problem. No problem. So yeah, that's where the tapper, I just pinned it on the screen. I'll keep the shopping cart on for a few more minutes. So I'm happy to answer any questions about those products too. My lighting, as you can tell, that's been a game changer. Me and Pals was talking about that today. I use it for my YT because I'm co-streaming, so you guys see it here while I'm live. The light is there, but I use it to do my thumbnail picture. Because all I do is before I go live is I do a quick little photo. You can do it in the app, and I do a picture of me standing to the side, and you see all this real estate here is where I could put words at. And so it's become my new thumbnail. But because the lighting rotates different colors, each thumbnail picture is a different color. They're not all different, but there's like a variety of colors. So when you go to my YT, you now see this nice array of colors. And I'm kind of doing it on my TikTok page too when I do content, but it's not fully there yet. But on the YT it is. Um, I'm trying to decide if I should just be a live host instead of a seller. Um, so let me clarify something that just what I just did. I'm a live host that has a shopping cart, and I just turned it on, and I probably sold some tappers. So I was both. So you can be both. It just depends on what you're doing in a live stream, but you can be both. So I don't want you to get hung up on terminology of live host versus seller. You could be a live host. I'm live hosting. I'm always hosting my room, and I can also sell. So yeah, you can do both. Hey, how you doing, friend? So just keep that in mind. You said I was faceless. Thank you for the information. You're welcome, friend. I went live yesterday. Did you design by favor? How was it, friend? Wealthy with T, you said, what level should it be on? TikTok doesn't think it's a bot. You're right. And so that's why I said I need to turn it down. 10 is on a high end for me. So I turned it down. I usually have it anywhere between like, I guess you saw 10 is a high end. Usually anywhere between 10 was super high. I usually do like 8. Like right now I have it on 7. So, and I think it was 10 because I just wasn't paying attention to where it started. And so I didn't change it. Um, so yeah, that's what I would tell you. Um, Hello. You said I am new here. Welcome to the room. How you doing, Blue? Blue Nail, is that it? Thank you so much for being here. Taps equals money. Taps do not equal money. Taps equal engagement. Taps equal engagement where more people may come into your live stream and support your live stream. So taps does not equal money. Taps equal TikTok seeing your room is a little bit more active. People are tapping and loving and engaging fully. And so that's what it means. Yeah, so it's not money though. So you want that engagement. You want people to support your live stream. You want people to come in, engage and ask questions. So yes, it was good trying to get comfortable. I was creating jewelry and talking. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, yeah. And so with your jewelry, did we talk about content disclosure? Thank you very much. You're welcome. So whenever you're talking about products or showcasing some products, be careful. Turn on that content disclosure and maybe the audience control. Audience control means that your live is for 18 years and older because minors can't buy products. And so I would say do the same thing. Black Lotus, you said engaging is getting your daily commenting, sharing, and using your tool to like the live. Yep, that is all engagement. Yep, that is all engagement. Thank you, Blue Nail, for the follow. Blue Nail, do you go live? Let us know if you go live. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. Greetings, stay strong, and always give thanks to God. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, let me know if you go live. Others in the room who are new to the room, sometimes. Okay, okay. How do you like it so far? And I'm saying so far because I see, you're still kind of growing your followers. So how does it go for you? Keep us posted. Um, let's see. So I definitely would let me know if you have any questions. And then my friends in the room, let me know if you have any questions as well. How do you earn on live selling items? Well, as a live host, you get a percentage of any of the gifting that comes in your live, up to 40%. If you have new followers and how long you go live, there's a couple of things that's factored into that. That's under the scale live rewards. That's how TikTok breaks down how much you can earn per live. Um, it's okay because I have my hands in many things. Okay, perfect. Hey Regina, how you doing? Thank you so much for the daily harmony. Thank you for the populars, friends. So yes, so you can earn from your live stream. Your live stream also offers what's called super fans. People can become super fans of yours. You get a percentage of that. Um, People can support your gifting, like your gift gallery, your live goal, or send other gifts. And so that's with the gift box down here. So you get a percentage of that. So TikTok gives you up to 40% of what you earn in each live. And then ultimately you can get, there's like a weekly mission, so a weekly pot of money that you can earn as well. Um, you also can earn by sharing your services. So you can use Service Plus and you can tell people about the other services you offer. They have a feature in Service Plus where you can create video courses, and TikTok gives you a percentage of any of those sales as well. Um, if you have TikTok Shop on, I have it on right now, you get a percentage, a commission for those products that you're selling as a shop affiliate. And so, yeah, there's multiple ways to earn doing a live stream. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, you can earn, depends on how you're going about it, but you can earn. How do you see the questions if you are live on your phone? I have an iPad. Can I use both? Yes, you can use both. Only one of them you could be live on. The other one is coming in as a viewer. Like this other account of mine, which is the agency page. I'm gonna say hello. I'll pin it. But this is a separate account. You guys are welcome to follow this account. This is for the agency. If you're interested in the agency, I'll talk about it also. But I only talk about it really. Um, Lately, I've been kind of hesitant to talk about it because I have so many new people that are coming into the live stream asking about how to go live that have never gone live before. So you have to go live in order to be accepted into the program. Hey, Mila, as well as you have to make sure you could plan to stay and continue to go live. Again, there's no point joining the agency. It's a free program if you're not going to go live. So that's how it works. You said gifts are the roses and gift box. The rose is a gift. The gifts in the gift box are a gift. The live gold gifts are up here. The gallery gifts, all of those are gifts. They're all gifts. Yeah. Um, so from your iPad, you can see comments if you want to look at comments that way, and you have another account that's coming in as a guest, and then you can also use your phone to stream. Or the opposite. The iPad for me didn't work. I wanted it to work, but the way the camera is on the side, it made it look like I was always off centered as opposed to having it at the top where I can be, it looks as if I'm looking straight ahead. So my phone, the camera's on the top, not on the iPad. So I changed the iPad to be my YouTube streaming, and then I'm here. Look at you, friend. You just got your first rose. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing that with me. Is it co-opt crochet? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Appreciate this. Hey, Dr. Cliff, how are you? Beyond blessed. Hey, friend, just hopping in. Thank you so much, Mila. Greetings from Spain. Thank you for that, friend. Thank you. Said, I'm learning. You got this, friend. Flourish Months. Flourish. Look at you changing your logo on me. I was like, oh, that might not be Flourish. I never seen it. I was like, oh, look at you. How do you do the sound effects? It's a little wand, and there's a bar with the sound effects at the bottom. You just click it. Oh, yes, ma'am. I did a rebrand, and look at you. You fooled me. I was like, this is not Flourish. Because it just said Flourish, and I didn't see plants. And then I went down. I was like, oh, that is Flourish plants. I love it. Look at you. You're being on brand with the what is that, the floor to the flora, is that it, flora? Y'all like to expand French before, and I know I didn't say that right. I know I didn't say it right. You said I need to work the tools behind the scenes, sound effects and whatnot. Yes. Those first couple lives though, just practice it. This is the type of stuff you practice in the beginning. So don't feel like you have to have it all down. But in the beginning, practice Fleur de Lure. Did I say that? Fleur de Lure? Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. Oh. My ex-husband name is Lee. That's why I said it like that. So when you wrote that, I just had this reaction. I'm sorry. Do they have a practice room? A practice room for live streaming? There is a practice mode. There is a practice mode, and then I talk about making your live private, where there's only you and like maybe another account that joins the live, and so you're actually live, but you can actually practice that way and have all the features. All right. Thank you so much. Is it Calicia? Thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you all for coming in. Let's see. Can you make money off of just having your videos viewed? Once you have 10,000 followers, you can get what's called video gifts. So gifting can happen on your video content. A lot of people don't know about that and don't do it often. I'll just say that out loud. So a lot of people don't do that often. At least I haven't had that experience. But there's a program called the Creator Rewards Program, and theoretically you should earn from people engaging in your content. With 10,000 followers and 100,000 views, you get invited into this program. So you already have to have a content that is enough content per month that is producing a lot of views. And so it's important to make sure your content is really up to speed so you can get invited to the program. I have not gotten invited. I think the most I've had in a monthly views is like 50, it's like 54,000. I think that's the most I've seen. So I haven't had that viral video yet. So I'm, not that I'm searching to go viral, but I just never had that experience. Could I play for the least on the piano for you guys? Is actually Beethoven. You said, could you play? Say that again. Can you play Beethoven on the piano? Are you asking, or are you saying that's what you do, Black Lotus? I think you can. I can think you play whatever music you want to play. TikTok isn't too strict on the US music playing as of yet. How in the world do people get 100,000? 100,000 what? Followers? Is that what you meant? Yeah. I'm sorry, 10,000 followers. That's a 10. 10,000 followers. Yeah, it's possible. I'm about to hit, I'm hitting 20,000 in the month of, I'm claiming it, y'all. 20,000 in the month of April. That's what I'm claiming. Claiming 25K in April. I mean 20K. 20K in April. That's what I'll have. But yeah, that's it's possible. Yeah. A lot of my followers came from lives. 20K in August. That's your number. 20K in August. That's what you're gonna do. Flourish, you did. Yeah. Oh, I love your logo when I clicked it. That's beautiful. I like that, friend. That's cute. Um, well, you're 11 now. Yeah, it's quite possible. 20K by August. I'm almost saying maybe even sooner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's possible. I never asked. I would like to for you guys. Oh, you would like to play it for us? Oh, that's what you're saying. You're gonna play it for us, Black Lotus. Nice. Hey, friend, how you doing, Dan Alana, Dan Oli? Thank you so much for being here, friend. Why 20 cases? I'm baffled. What you mean? 20 cases? 20K? 20K? I'm at 19. I'm at 19. So with 19 right now, I should be able to hit 20 in April. I'm putting it out there, y'all. Putting it out there. And like I said, majority of my followers, majority of them, have come from live streaming. Yep. If I was to put a number, but why do you want that? Why do I want it? I just want to grow. This is my year of growth. I'm trying to grow as much as I can. That's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on growth. I'm trying to put more content out there. Did I tell you guys this? I said it the other day. I don't know if who was in the room when I said it. So, ironically enough, there was somebody in the live who came in and she said, "Hey, I needed to post videos from my trip." And wouldn't you know it, I look at different videos with YouTube. YouTube has stuff that always pops up because my channel is running, and then when I cut it off, there's a video that pops up. And there was this video, and they were saying, "Hey, you people get so focused on staying on brand, on their branded approach, and sometimes you need to shake it up, and you need to do that video that's just this random video. You never know who will see it." And so I was being very protective of my page, so I was putting content in my stories about my trip. And I was like, you know what? I am going to put some stuff on my page. Well, that'll be a nice shake up for me because that's not something I normally do. So that's what I'm doing all this week. So all this week I'm putting videos and content from my trip. And so that's what I'm doing. So we'll see what happens from it. But that's my attempt to shake up and do something that's out of my norm and not make it so branded. But it's just me showing, our vacation. So that's what I'm doing. And so I don't know if that speaks to anybody in the room, but I'm just saying that's something I'm doing since I just had this wonderful trip experience. How do you delete or remove videos? I typically don't delete or remove them. I make them private. You can make it only visible for you to see them. That's what they recommend that you do. So you can change who can see your videos. So if you have a video that you posted, there's 3 dots at the bottom right corner of that video. Click those 3 dots and you can make the videos private. Let me show you if I can show you. Do you go live every day? I go live every day at 10 o'clock and 4 p.m. Eastern. And I've been live for an hour and a half exactly. And so I'm probably gonna get off soon, y'all. Because I feel like I'm talking randomly, but I probably will get off. I'll probably make this a 90-minute live, and then maybe later I'll go live a little longer, depending on what the topic's about. So that happens too. I'll get in a live, we'll have this topic and conversation and things are flowing, and then sometimes I'm like, okay, well, and then you guys will ask me something. Somebody will come in, and then I'll carry me on for another 30 minutes. So, but I think I am going to get off early so I can get something to eat. Do you get nervous to go live? No, not anymore. Have you gone live before? Is it Morg? Let me know if you've gone live. What is LV level 30? What does that mean, friend? Is that, and I see NWPA, I don't know what that is. Emo Mom, cosplay, claw machine, unboxing. Tell me more. No, never. He said no, never. What would you what do you do content on? My age, my location. He he. Oh, how old are you? Let me know more. How old are you? I don't have my audience control turned on. How old are you, friend? Um, but you said 30. Oh, no, you're fine. Why did you say your age? My age and my location. Oh, is that what that meant in the? Oh, level 30 is your age. Got you. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I thought you were saying you couldn't go live because of your age. Okay, LV 30 and in your location. Northwest PA, Pennsylvania. Is that what that is? Can you tell some benefits of an agency? Oh, sure. Sure thing. Let me answer Black Lotus question first. Black Lotus, your question. It just went out of my head just that quickly. I know I was going to. Okay, deleting removing videos. Okay, let me show you real quick, friend. I want to go live and do my cosplay makeup, but I'm scared. Ooh. Okay, do it scared, friend. Okay, so here's what we tell people to do it scared. Let me show you Black Lotus. Are you watching? Let me show Black Lotus real quick, and then I'll talk about the agency. So if you have a video you want to delete, you see the three dots here. See these three dots? You're gonna click those three dots, and then you can scroll over to, where is it at? Privacy settings with a little lock, and it gives you the option to make the video only for. See, this is a shoppable video, so you would have to take off the audience controls and some other stuff first. But really, right here, if it's a regular video, you could take off, make it private. You can make it private. So since this video has shop content, let me find one that's not shop content. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's not shop content. So even though this came from my shop, I didn't link a product to it. So it didn't have a product link to it. So now it's like only you could see that video. So that's what I tell you to do. Make the video private instead of deleting it. So if I wanted to make my vacation videos private later, I could. I could do that. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, got it. You're welcome, friend. That's a great tip. Yep. Yep. You can make things private. Hey, Color and Gems, do it scared. I love it. I love it. It said follow for 358 days. Oh, wow. Color and Gems. Really, friend? Look at us. No clue. Awesome. Hello, friend. So can you tell about the benefits of agency? Okay, so agency is where agency help to support you with your go live journey, helping you to stay motivated, encouraged, giving you training, giving you monetization tips and strategies as well. Also offering protection to your account in case it gets violated, in violation or banned from TikTok. We can submit an inquiry on your behalf so we can support you in that process. And so ultimately, agencies are there to protect you, but also keep you going live. Because TikTok, hey, they're looking for people who are going to be strong live hosts and make this more engaging. TikTok is 65% of live streaming comes from TikTok. So they cornered the marketplace in this way. So they're really looking to grow and making sure that people are giving quality live stream content. And so that's what happens here. My agency does all that, and I go live twice a day answering questions, connected with all of you. I do, hello, Richie. I do a weekly meeting on Sundays with at 6:30 p.m. with my agency folks. It's on Zoom where we do a standing meeting. We talk about topics relating to the live stream. This week it'll be interesting because I am going to bring a lot of the updates that happened from March. There's several different things that happened in March. And so we also have a school platform, SKOOL, where you can go there and get some information about going live as well as collaborate with other live hosts. We also offer a group chat that you can belong to and share out your live, share out your content. And I do one-on-ones with my creators. So if you want to go live and you want to look at your analytics, because we're a data-driven approach, so we want to make sure you understand how to review your analytics, how to improve, how to grow your stream. We offer that. I offer that as well. So I do meet with my creators and making sure that they are knowing how they're improving. Hey, friend, thank you so much on the YT. I see you, friend. Um, and so with that, you want to, you want to get an agency if you are prepared to continue to go live. All right. So if you are prepared to go live, if you are prepared to make this part of what you're trying to do with your content and grow your followers, grow your community, then ultimately you want an agency for that. So an agency is going to help you kind of understand this platform. You don't know what you don't know. I tell people that all the time. Hey friend, how you doing? Rough edges. And so people oftentimes are coming here and they're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go live, and they don't realize that there is some strategy here. There's some things you want to pay attention to. There's some things you want to improve. I say basics is like the lights, the sound, as well as your ability to make sure your stream is strong, meaning that you have good internet and Wi-Fi, that you do the app updates. There's a lot of things here that you got to pay attention to. And then obviously you want to pay attention to your engagement. You as a live host, you're engaging. You are also educating your community. So oftentimes, hey Elizabeth, how you doing, friend? Oftentimes we come here and we just want to talk about our topic, and we are not even talking to our community. So you got to be careful about how you do that. So there's some strategy behind it. There's some things you want to pay attention to. And so by me going live, what'll happen is people come in from the agency, they come in, ask questions. You guys ask great questions. We all learn together and grow together. People are sharing some updates and some information. And so it just becomes a great community. And then there's some things you want to do. If you have monetization on your mindset, then there's some things you're going to need to do to make sure you monetize too. Yeah. So let's see. Do you stream from your phone or any device? I'm on my phone. This is my cell phone. I have an iPhone 16 Pro. You said, Blue Nail, I want to share your live with a family member, but they are not showing up when I hit the share. You can search. So let me show you how to search. Now, if you click the arrow, you should be able to search the little magnifying glass there. Does that work? Is that working for you? And then there's also the ability for you to do it as if you press the screen down, the middle of the screen, you can also share that way. And so let me go back to my live. And so if you press down the middle of the screen, you can search here. This is a longer list, so they may be in here in this list. And you press down, and if they're not here, at the bottom there's a search symbol, and you can search that way. Okay. Do you need an agency like yours because your lives are the most valuable? So you need it. You definitely, I tell people to do your research, but yes, I try my best to be, I try to be the person I wanted to be for myself. The agency I wanted to find for myself. I was with an agency and they were not that. So I realized I need to do something differently. So you have two phones, just wondering. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. Yep. I'm on two different. This account. I'll say hello. This account is in the live. It's just said hello. I'll pin it. So this is the agency account. So hey Glow, how are you, friend? It is in the live. It's here with us. Okay. So I'm on my other phone, my other account. I'm in my live. I joined just like you guys did. So yeah, that's what I just did. You said I just found them. You're welcome, friend. Okay, you found them. Okay. Thank you so much. So yeah, so I appreciate you all. Let's see. Hi, good morning. How you doing, Empress? How you doing, Petra? Thank you so much for being here. Why do you create the second account again? Why do you create the second account again? Well, this account here had to be created because it's the agency account. So that's part of the agency. But it's joining the live because it is also supporting by tapping my screen when I have my tapper on. I don't have it on right now. But when I have my tapper on it, it'll tap my screen. Sometimes when you guys, one thing that you'll notice is, as you go live, if people start sharing out your live, so you see the share arrow here, if people are sharing out your live, sometimes those shares, you see it as a live host. As viewers, you guys don't see it. You don't see the constant shares that may happen. And so sometimes it's easier to look at another account to see if there's a comment that came in between those shares. So sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I just want to see what you guys see. So when I have my shopping cart on, and this is a pro tip, just so that you know, when you do TikTok shop, when you do shoppable videos, it's always good to have a second device and account, because you see it as the live host, as the affiliate, and when you pin products. But the view for the customer is different, slightly different. You guys see the sale, you guys see some other details that the live host does not see. So it's good to have that second account for TikTok shop too. Like, so for example, I'm gonna pin, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll pin the light. I'll pin the light so you guys see it. So on my screen, it does not look, it doesn't have the blue and the pink spots. Where, let me flip my camera so you guys can see it fully. Where it has the free gift, it says free shipping, free returns. It has the scratch out of 50% off. My screen doesn't show that. It doesn't show any of that pink and blue part. It shows the pricing. It doesn't show that red part neither about the 50% off. It shows none of that. So I want to see what you guys see. So I can say, oh yeah, you know this thing is free shipping? Oh, and it's 50% off. so you can see that. So that's just a quick pro tip. It doesn't show me also, just so that you guys know, there's coupons up here in the corner for you guys. Those coupons, I don't see that. I don't see that on my side. So when I click those coupons, I can see coupons. I don't see that. You guys see that. So again, it's something that you guys see, but I don't see as a live host. You said we're now going to lunch for Elena. Hope to catch your live. Thanks, you're welcome. I come back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, so smart. That's another phone contract with your wireless carrier. No, this phone here, this is my older phone. I got a new phone. So this is the new phone. The phone I'm on here is new. And this is my old phone. I don't have, it's a Wi-Fi. I don't have a what do you call it? A phone plan with this. So I'm in my home, it's Wi-Fi, and then when I travel, I use my hotspot on my cell phone to make sure I keep my Wi-Fi and connection going. So yeah, it's just merely Wi-Fi that I'm using. If a person is scared to go live, being put in a box as a guest with the host is like a practice mode. It is. That is so smart, Black Lotus. I love that. Yes. If you let the person up in your boxes, they get used to going live. Who is that? Ocean Summers. I think she's a good example of that. Because she had been going in people's boxes for a while, and I think she just did her first live in the last couple of weeks. I need to catch her live. I haven't seen her live yet. But yeah, so she was doing that quite a bit with just practicing and talking. And she's a talker too. So yeah. Good afternoon. Good morning. How you doing, Joyful? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have questions. So really quickly, I didn't show it. Let me show the light. So this is the light. So when you have a product pin, you're supposed to show the product. So it's called the sunset lamp. It's a little, you see the lamp over here. I'm backwards. See that lamp here? I'll show it in a second. It's on my little bar stool, that's swivel bar stool. It has a little remote, and you're able to see that lamp. How you doing, Pinky? So it's like right here. See it? It's right there. Little light, and it's flashing on my wall. That's all it's doing. Okay. And so you can move it around a little bit, and then my chair is creating a shadow, but sometimes you don't see that. I usually turn it a little bit so you don't see it as much. Say, hey, Pinky Nicole, how you doing, friend? And then so the light has a couple different modes. It can change to flash. If you want it to be a flashing light, you can do that. And then you can also make it a strobe where it will, a smooth light where it kind of takes different colors. And then the strobe light does a different variation of colors similar to flash. They both seem similar. And then the fade seems similar to smooth out. But if I just wanted a solid color, I could. I like the colors that kind of blend into each other, kind of morph into each other. So I do like that. But if I just want it to be a solid color, I can make it red or green or purple. No, just depends on what I'm looking for. If you just want a solid color in the background. So I think this is such a smart way to change up your room. Thank you so much, friend. I think this is such a smart way to change up your room because it allows for you to have a little bit more variation. I was sharing earlier on my YouTube side, you could see how the colors are enhancing my thumbnails. So when you look at my thumbnails, you see all these different rainbow of colors that I'll just sit there and take a picture, and then I'm gonna use the blank space to put like words on. So I gotta play around with that, but that's the plan. I like the lamp and charging cord, getting them today. Oh, look at you, friend. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hair compliments. Thank you guys for the support. So that's the sunset lamp. And I mean, like I said, it came about because one of our other friends in the agency, HoloQ, she was using it. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And I was like, I was going to change up my background for the new year. I was kind of playing in my head different things. I had looked on Amazon for some things that I wanted to do. And when I saw hers, I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just get a lamp for now. I'll figure it out later. And that's how I came about this. And I was like, this is working. This is really working. So I like it. Thank you for that. I love you so much. Joyful. Thank you for that. So yeah, that's how it came about. So definitely think about your live stream. That's kind of a quick little way to enhance it. But you also, like I said, want to pay attention to your lighting. So the background lighting is this colorful lamp. I actually have a clip-on lighting above me, so that's how you're seeing me. So I'm going to turn the clip-on light off so you can see the difference. And you'll just see, I mean, it's daylight, but it's not super bright. So that's the difference. So that clip-on light is bringing in a lot of light to my face so you can really see me fully. And that's also on the shopping cart. It's just the clip-on light. Has a couple different levels to it. It's a bright light. Honestly, it's a must-have if you're traveling, if you're doing different things in your live stream where you need some additional lighting. That will help. And so my clip-on light is something I bought early on, and since then I have stage lights, but I haven't been using the stage lights because the stage lights aren't needed because this clip-on light and my background light is perfect, the combination. So that's what I do. Yeah. So the stage lights were bought when I was doing shoppable videos on my other account, the TikTok shop. What are some tips that you have for promoting your first live? For promoting the first live, just in your content, talk about going live. Yeah, post a video where you talk about, hey, I'm going to do my first live. Come join me. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this topic. I'll be going live at this day and time zone. We're going to say time zone. Yeah, so that's what you want to do. Hello, friend, coming in, flying in. So you want to do that. You can do what's called a live event. You can schedule it. So it's like a calendar event. That's what you're creating. And you just schedule that out and you can add it to that post. So when people see it, they see the next time you're going live. Okay. Hello, friend. Okay, you got to run. Thank you so much. Let's see. I missed a few comments. So that's what I would tell you to do. And then add it to your story and do a note and all the stuff. You just have to clip on light. It's great. It is great. Yeah. Please tell me if TikTok only take money from people. I never did a dime from TikTok. No, TikTok does not only take money from people. TikTok pays. TikTok pays nicely. I think it's just a matter of being consistent and being mindful of what you're doing in your live and who you're talking to. Because I think a lot of people want to talk to everybody, but your room, your live topic, your live stream is for a certain audience. So you got to recognize who you're talking to and how do you reach those people. But no, I would say they pay, whether it's the shoppable content or just in terms of what you're doing in your live stream. If you battle, that's another quick way to make some money as well. Those are the competitions that you do when you're competing against another live host. Oh yeah, they pay. Is it better to wait to go live until you have a certain amount of followers? No, you can start. You got more than enough followers to start going live. Yeah, so you're good. So you just start going live. I think the biggest thing is people want it to happen instantly. It takes time. It takes time to grow your community. It takes time to get people to engage. It takes time to really understand kind of the features here and the mechanics of things. And then you come up with a strategy for how you're going to talk about things and connect with folks. So it does take a little bit of time. And so patience is important. Giving yourself maybe a 30-day challenge to say, okay, no matter what, I know I'm going to want to quit. I know I'm going to have that urge, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to see myself through these first 30 days. I think that'll help you. Um, you said, I love the clip on light, but it's not enough since I go on at night. Yes, so you definitely need some additional lighting, especially depending on what you're trying to do with your room. If you're looking for like some mood lighting, it does turn up pretty intense. It has an intense light though. It does. So I actually don't have it on the brightest mode. Let me show y'all. I don't know what I'm pressing. I'm trying to press it from here. Oh, that's down. I'm covering up. That's the brighter lighting. It's almost too bright. It's like it made me really bright. So I turned it down a little bit. That's a little bit better. But yeah, so it depends on what you're trying to do with it. But like if you're in the dark and that's your only light source, then I would see that. Yeah. That right. Makes me feel perimenopausal. It does. That's funny. Hello, friends. Thank you so much for coming in, grabbing that daily heart and me. Hey, Charlene, how are you, friend? So yes. So that's pretty much what I will say. Hey, Diamond, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. She's on the YT. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. Like I said, here's what ends up happening. I told y'all guys I was going to get off at 90 minutes. I was at 90 minutes. Now I'm only at 8 more minutes before it's 2 hours. So I might as well just stay live for 8 minutes. So that'll happen too. You'll look at it and be like, I'm so close to another time milestone. Might as well just stay alive. So you on your way to TikTok now? Okay, Diamond. Oh, you watch for 200 minutes. MB Sterling Accessories. Welcome, friend. That's great. What's your favorite part about going live? Oh, that's a great question. Like Lucy said, I'm in a dark room and it does work. Haven't used it yet. Yes, I know. I know it brightens up pretty good in a room. Typically, when I do my 4 o'clock, if I stay on long enough, the sun has gone down, especially before daylight savings, and that light in the background light is what you saw. It was brightening up this room, so it does. I'm sorry, I'm just coming in. No problem. I'll be on for another 7 minutes. But you said, what's my favorite part about going live? You know what? I miss it. I mean, I have to admit, it definitely is this endorphin, adrenaline rush to come here. So I really do feel that. And so when I'm not doing it, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something. There's times, like in the past couple of days, because we were traveling and so much, and I'm laying around, I'm tired because I'm still somewhat jet lagged. And hey Diamond, how you doing, friend? And so I'm trying to get some energy and stuff. And I was like, I should just go live. It's like for me, it's like an adrenaline rush. So I was like, I should just go live. But I was like, no, I'm gonna go live a little later. So, but I do miss it. I go live twice a day, and so it's what I do. You said we're still waiting for the light from my son. TikTok being slow this delivery. Oh, you might want to check. Sometimes they cancel. Is it the clip-on light? Which light are you looking for? You're looking for this background light? That one was about to sell out too. Same with road trips. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Lisa. Hey, friend. 404 days, Diamond. Wow. The background one. Oh, okay. You might want to check because sometimes if it doesn't get delivered by a certain point, TikTok will cancel it. So check and see in your on your profile page, click your orders and see if that was canceled. I need to tell Halaku this because it got canceled twice now, and I have not reordered again. I think I'm just going to have to go to their website. Her vitamin, not the okra water, it got canceled on me twice because it didn't deliver on time. I think it was the one for the new product launch that they're doing, and I pre-ordered it, but they canceled it, so I'm gonna have to go back and look. How are you, Jeremy? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, friend. Do you have one of those toppers in your basket? I need to order it. The tappers, the tappers. Yes, it is. Click the basket. It's in there. I'll pin it because I can show it because I don't have it on my page. So the tapper, yep, it's the rechargeable one. But I tell you guys, like I said, yeah, so you can see it. And you can see how you guys see the 50% off. It's on sale. So, yeah, that's in there. Yeah, the rechargeable one, I love it. It is good. Mine works. I know I heard some people say that theirs didn't keep the charge. Mine does. And I charge it up, though. Probably every 2 days I have to charge it. The thing is, you hadn't gotten a tapper yet? I let that go a long time ago. I was like, I need a charger. I need to stop and order a new one. Actually, I do. Now that I think about it, I should have like another backup chargeable one. I do have the original corded one. This one has the cord. You need a cord for it, so you can see the sleek side of it. This is one that has to stay plugged in. So I've been using that one when this one needs to charge, and I forgot to charge it. But yeah, for this one, I would love to have another backup one and maybe keep it downstairs. So because I will get upstairs, I'm upstairs in my bedroom, in my office space bedroom, and I will forget this downstairs, or I'll forget it upstairs and I'm downstairs, and so I need one that I can just keep downstairs and I have it there. My little guy, he's 5, he's almost 6. I'll say, Mommy, you know what Mommy Tapper look like? He's like, I know what it look like. I get it. So he'll run upstairs and get it for me. So he knows about the tapper now. He knows exactly what it is. um, nope, it says it's delayed and UPS has it somewhere. Oh, wow. Oh, that's horrible. So see, yes, he knows mommy's things. He's like, you going live? You going live? Hey, Frank the Tank, how you doing, friend? I was like, yeah, I'm going live. And then you heard his little voice. He comes in and he had a baseball game yesterday. He came in and said hello and goodbye because I was still live. I'm going to ask if you have kids. Do you have ever pop in? I'm worried about my kiddos interrupting. He's been trained to know he can't come on the screen when mommy's doing this. Now, if I have a Zoom meeting, I'll let him peek his little head in because it's Zoom. But TikTok, I don't let him do it on TikTok too much. Or ever. I don't think y'all have ever seen him on TikTok. I've let him do it on Zoom before. So my son asks all the time how my live went and all about the tapper and why we use it. Yes, so my son knows it. I'll sit in my lap and he'll stop the tapper sometimes. He'll be sitting next to me and he's like, I just want to tap the screen. So I let him tap the screen. So he has those moments where he can tap the screen a little bit. He said order. Yes, makes sense. Yeah. So I have, just so you know, Mark, I have, he's my second marriage. So my husband and I were second marriages. So my husband has 2 boys that are 20, 21. And then I have a daughter from my first marriage who is 20. And so we have the older teens that are all in college. They're all doing their college thing. And then we have him. My husband and I have him together. And so he's our little bonus baby. Our little God's plan baby, because we wasn't playing in it. We were supposed to be empty nesters. So, but yeah. So nice, got to get him some knitting needles. Start practicing with me on weekends. Oh, that would be good. I like that. Wow, how beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so he's our little bonus. So he's been trained though, because I've been doing this for over a year now. And in the beginning, he was trying to pop in and he would have little moments. Now he gets used to it. He's rather used to it. And my husband is like a little buffer for me. So, and the reason why I go live at this time at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. is typically neither one of them are home. So I'm typically able to have the space to myself, and I don't have interruptions. So that works out for our household. When I get off my live, that's the only downside, because I'm typically wanting to support other people and bounce around, and I have to do it where I'm on my phone and it's sitting around and the tapper and stuff, but I'm able to spend time with him. So sometimes I'm engaging by just merely being in somebody's room tapping, because I'm talking to him and chatting, and I'm not able to fully comment and engage the way I want to, but I'll do that as well. And so I'll try to bounce around and support other people. But yeah, on the weekends it's a little rough depending on what's going on in the household, because he is around and he wants to pop in every now and then and check on me. So, did he go with you on vacation? Oh no, 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 he didn't. No, so it was spring break. So he was in a spring break camp. Actually, his daycare, because he's in kindergarten now. So his daycare had a week-long program. So he went back to his daycare for that program, and then his sister, she came home for spring break, because everybody's spring break aligned, which was perfect, because his brothers and his sister were both on spring break. And so they were all here, the 2021-year-olds. They were keeping him. And then my mother-in-law and father-in-law came like towards the weekend and came to take care of him too. So he had adults here. So we had a little team of folks working on, making sure he got to camp and making sure he got what he needed. And so, and my daughter, she is studying for the MCAT and preparing for medical and all that other stuff. So she had to study. So she was pretty busy this time around. She's about to take the test in like 2 weeks. Yes, community is important. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So no, he didn't go. That was not the plan. We'll see. We talked about we typically do some type of family trip, so we got to figure out what we're gonna do this year, this summer. We actually don't have anything planned as of yet. And my birthday is this summer, so this trip was kind of my birthday trip. When you think about it, my we picked South Africa because the summertime for South Africa is our winters, and they're now transitioning to the fall season. So the weather was good; it was perfect weather, as opposed to doing it in the summertime for us, which is cold weather for them. It's wintertime. So my husband and I, we talked about it. It's like, no, we don't want to go when it's cold. so we decided to go in the spring break time. So that's how that ended up happening. And then we'll figure out what we do this summer, if we do anything at all. So we'll see. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. We hit 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay. So just that quickly, I say it all the time. You get up here, you get to talking, connecting, sharing stories and stuff. And before you know it, you've gotten through 2 hours of time. So don't be nervous or afraid about it. It goes quickly as you do it. Sometimes, in the beginning we feel it. It drags out and stuff. But, over time it gets a lot easier. Philly is doing a big celebration for America 250th on July 4th. Okay, awesome. The 21st. Okay. Mrs. Treetops, you're from Philly. She's from Philly. Lots of stuff happening, plus World Cup. Ooh, interesting. I like. All right. How long will the World Cup run? Will it run throughout all of July? You'll say, how long does that run? I tell you, I don't know much about soccer. I just told myself I have no clue. How long does it run? Run from when to when? I'll look it up. So I have no clue about soccer. My son loves soccer so far. Soccer he likes. Baseball he's liking. He said his favorite is he likes flag football and he likes basketball. Those seem to be his favorites, but we'll see. All right, friends. Well, thank you all. Like I said, this was kind of a chill live. I appreciate you guys supporting. It's run a lot in a couple different places throughout summer. Okay. Okay, I'm going to look it up. That may be fun. I think we would enjoy that. We would. Thank you all for showing up. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for coming through. We have, I'll be back at 4 o'clock. So I'll be back at 4 o'clock. We'll see where the topic takes us. Depends on what you guys have going on. And I appreciate everybody who have been watching, all the likes, the shares, the comments, and the gifting. I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for all your support. And I will see you back at 4 o'clock. And remember, practice makes progress. All right? We're not looking for perfection. We're not searching for perfection here. We're searching just to go live. All right? All right, friends. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back at 4 o'clock. Take care. Bye bye.